Hey guys, Mike from Wrestling Then and Now. Thanks so much for checking out the YouTube channel and for all your support. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. I have so much content coming up. You don't want to miss anything. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. It really does help my channel grow. Thanks again.
Why did your first run come to an end?
I think that time was Tess was coming back, Andrew, as a single guy, and I was gonna have a match in his hometown in Tampa, just to help the guy get a job. And we were friends at this time. We're both living in Tampa, and we hang out, we party, and everything. Very nice guy. Now he's a big dude. I was a big dude. I'm 250, but he was 260, 265 tall, Jack. He wants a job again. So Sly, we got to work together. I said, yeah, no problem. And he wants to do a TKO for the finish. I put him over, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm the heel. I put you over. But I go to Johnny and say, Johnny, that's my move. I just been reestablished on TV 3 weeks ago. That's my move. And now he wants to fucking do it. So he's like, no, Sly, just tell him to give you the big moves. I said, okay. I said to fucking, what's his name? Tess, give me the big moves. I said, okay, no problem. I said, yeah, because I use a TKO. I said, yeah, no problem. So he get hired. We had a good match, get hired. He's going to ECW. I'm on SmackDown. So I keep doing my TKO, beating up Tatanka, beating up Jimmy Wang, beating up those guys, climbing the ladder slowly. Andrew on ECW used a TKO. I'm like, that's my finish. So I went to Johnny, and Johnny's in Gorilla. That was my mistake. Johnny is fucking using the TKO. I said, yeah. So I said, that's my finish. And now he's telling me to not use it. He said, well, but Sly, I thought what you told me was a joke. I'm like, a joke? What's funny about that? I was like, fuck. And because Andrew was there for 10 years before me, he went to Vince's office and I got my finish back. I was so fucking upset. So anyway, I got a couple of lost in a row after that because I burst into the gorilla position and Vince was there and all those guys were like, why this fucking French asshole scream at the VP? So anyway, I didn't like injustice. So I was fighting for myself. Anyway. Right. But I shouldn't have done it like that. That was unprofessional. So I pay for it. But yes, I was friends all the way to the end with Andrew anyway. It didn't change our relationship.
Talk to you about coming back as an agent. How'd that happen?
They called me a couple of times. It was like a 3-4 month thing. I'm like, no, I don't want to go back on the road, blah, blah, blah. And finally, my wife was like, yeah, maybe we can move to the States. I have my 2 girls. I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe if I do a package and they move us and everything. So finally, they fly me out for the SmackDown premiere when they signed that mega $1 trillion sign up. So I went to the premiere, blah, blah, hey, Sly, blah, blah. So they sent me a contract. I was like, that was good money, and I had to work once a week, so it was good for me. I could, because I had a TV show in Montreal that I was producing and hosting, so I had other things to do. So that gig was perfect, once a week, and he told me 1 pay-per-view a month, you have to be there, or every 2 months. Because when he told me that, they were going to stop doing house show. They already planned on it. They were not making money. They make enough money with TV and all that stuff. They don't need their house show to get their stars hurt. So once a week, that was my deal. I was going to be on Raw. That's it. I was like, perfect. So I started working there, and it was fun. I loved it. And a couple of months after, the pandemic happened. You have to be in a bubble. I'm not going to be in a bubble. I just have brand new kids out of the box. I need to be with them. I'm not going to bring the COVID because we didn't know COVID was a cold. People were supposed to die and fucking everybody's going to turn to zombies or whatever. So we didn't know. So I just say, you know what, let that thing finish. And it lasts for like 1.5 years. So I was not going to move to Orlando. And that was it. And after that, I knew a sale was going to happen. And if I get a visa from a company that gets buyout and they terminate me again, and I'm stuck in the United States where I cannot work for another company because I have a visa with them, it's not going to work.
Oh
So I was
wow.
like,
Okay.
I'm going to move to the States on my own term. That's what I did.
What were your responsibilities when you were an agent?
Well, they put me right away with Michael Ace, main event guys, right away, Big Show return, and all those guys, and so I think the boys like the fact that I was on their side. Also, I was always seeing the boys' sides. I remember they want to do stuff with Big Show. I'm like, Michael, he just came back. He's a monster. It's Big Show. You can't have him fucking bum for all those people, man.
Right.
So tried to protect him and at the same time make it entertaining, and because he was more athletic than before, because he was lighter, more effective. So, but yeah, I had a blast, to be honest, and I know I was good. Johnny told me, and he was not telling me to flatter myself or just make me happy. I knew, but yeah, it was fun. It's another thrill than being front, because when you create something and it pans out and people
Right.
claim, you feel you're part of it, so it's fun. It's a different buzz.
What was the coolest moment you were in the back for when you came back? Any
Edge.
certain pops? Royal Rumble? Oh, yeah, let me tell you, I used to do a lot of WWF jobs back in the day. I did a lot of TV, and then when they did the light heavyweight division, I was doing a lot with them then too. And I remember Edge's before he was Edge. What a great dude! What a great story! What a
Phenomenal.
great career! When he came out, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I started welling up like
A lot of
unbelievable.
people. I didn't even
Yeah.
know. I was backstage all day. I haven't seen him.
Oh, you didn't know?
Nobody.
Wow. No
It
one in
was
the
like the
office knew.
C. It was like the
Wow.
CM Punk thing.
Really?
The board
What are they?
was all there, all the numbers, and
Mhm.
finally that name, whoever was not in the Rumble, and they put Adam.
So they just put a random. They
I
just
can't
put
remember who it was.
Funaki on the board or something. Wow. Really? So what did they just let the guys who were going to be in the ring with him know he was coming out, and that's it?
He was late. He was in the 20s, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, he
yeah,
had to
the,
be
the four or
okay.
five guys last. It's easy.
They know when they hear that music, just feed, just feed, right? Yeah,
Speed,
that's
motherfucker.
yeah, man.
And
That's like
even if it's not, they don't know, they know what to do. What's coming?
yeah,
The fucking spear. Get ready, motherfucker.
yeah, yeah. Wow, you were
So,
there for that.
but it
Wow,
was a great moment. That was cool. Can you imagine? I was backstage and I didn't even know. So that was a
wow,
good kayfabe.
yeah.
That
Any
was
guys hard
beautiful.
to any guys hard to agent?
What do you mean?
Any guys not want to take direction? Any guys no?
Man, it's so big now. Nobody,
Yeah,
if you say something stupid to Randy, all those guys, they're gonna be like, "What?" But everybody know their roles and what you
yeah,
can do and when you can affect, and you gotta go see Seth Rollins, and no, don't do a headlock. You should do a head scissor. I'm like, what the fuck? I know
right.
it's there. The agent are there to make the transition between the TV truck, the TV purpose of the match and the show, and what the guys want to create. And they want to both look good, but what's the match? So let me be the bad guy. Okay, Kevin, tonight you're losing. We want to give this guy 70%. Start strong, make good. He's gonna cheat. He's gonna beat you. We need heat on him tonight. It's his night. So that's our role, and
Hmm.
help them. Hey, what do you think about that move? What do you think about? So sometime you're gonna come out with a great fucking phenomenal idea, but most of the time, the boys are, when you're in there all the time, they're really creative.
Right,
So
right. How is Vince McMahon to you as a talent as opposed to you as an agent? How,
We
how
didn't
did
work
your
much
relationship
at
change?
an age, and I think he was kind of sick when I was there. So he was off a lot. Uh, but man, I never had a problem with the guy. And I know he respected me and he liked me for standing up, even if I got beat up. And, when you fucked up like Triple H, he has to eat fucking breadcrumbs for 3 years because of the curtain call. So I made a mistake. I paid for it, but you know, I fucking did it. I didn't fucking complain because I was losing every match. I went, I put him over, I made him look good. So they kept me around. I was there for 7, 8 years, so I was fine. I had a good run. Would I love being world champion? Yeah. Would have been the great guy for it? I don't think so. You have to know your role,
Right.
and the people who go there and end up being world champion is their whole life is wrestling. Had other goal, other stuff. So, and it's fine, and they deserve it, and it should happen to those guys. And yeah, so I'm glad what I took out of it. I have great memories, met great people. I did something that every boy wants to do. Even
Yeah.
professional athlete, baseball player, they all want to be a wrestler one day in their life. And so that's why we see so much crossover now.
If promoters want to book you for a signing, if they want to get in touch with you any certain way, you want me
Yeah,
to?
book La Resistance at gmail.com. Very easy. Me and
There
Renee
you
and
go.
Rob, we do trios, and me and Renee are getting a new outfit. So we're going to have a couple of shows coming up. I'm sure WrestleMania week, we're going to be busy in Philly. So that would be a good time for us to. But we like to work. And Renee's phenomenal shape, and he kicks ass still, and it just drives me when I see him. So I love to work with the guy. So, and now we're on the same page. So we're two old guys.